Hello! In this video I want to show the beginners how to start your row. I realized nobody really shows this on YouTube because as you get more experience you kind of figure it out on your own. But I just put these ways together for you to know. For example, we're starting our crocheting with a chain. So let's make a simple chain of 10, for example. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so and we're gonna chain 1 because for example we're gonna do our crocheting in single crochets. Okay, so the first way to start your first row, you're skipping 1 and then you're using the top single loop to do your single crochets. So let's do that real quick and see what we get at in the end. This is one of the most common way to start. Okay, so here we finished, and this is what we have. We have a thick bottom, the rest of 2 loops of that chain that we had, and this is how it looks on the other side. It's really thick. Usually to have a nicer looking item you would do something else, some edging, maybe just a row of single crochets, maybe something lacy. There's lots of ways, but this is the first way. Okay, let's look at the second way of how you can start your row. So we have our chain, and we're gonna skip the first one and start with the second one, but we're not gonna do just the top loop. We're gonna go under the second thread here and go here. Okay, and this is how we're gonna do our single crochets. Okay, let's look at the second one again. Not under the top one, but under 2 first threads here. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay, and we're just going to keep going. It's a little tricky, it's a little harder to do. Not harder, just takes a little bit more time to get your hook into the right space. But it's doable. Okay, and okay, when you do it this way, your edge, I would say, looks a little nicer. And you would even see it in some patterns of how to start the first row. Okay, so look at the difference. You can hardly see the edge. It looks neater, I would say. On the other side, you also see only one little loop. You know, next to the each single crochets. So this way looks I don't know, I would say a little better. I like it. I like it better than the other way for some things. Okay, so this is the second way. Let me show you the third way. Okay, so here we have our chain of 10 plus 1, and instead of holding your chain flat this way, we're gonna turn it upside down. And you see those middle loops here? This is where we're gonna insert our hook, and I'll show you why and how it's gonna look afterwards. So we skip one, and we're gonna go to this cross loop over here. Make sure your chain is not too tight so you can do this easily. Doing it this way gives you a nice and decorative edge, and I'll show you what I mean after I finish. Okay, so we finished our row of single crochets, and if you turn it this way, you see our chain at the bottom. Doing the starting row this way gives you a nice edge which you don't have to trim again. Like for example, do a row of single crochets. If you do it this way, and you know, you're doing something simple and you don't need to edge it, it's all done. So again, it's another way to start your row. There are total 3 ways that I know. If you know something else, post it in your comments. I would be glad to, you know, learn something new myself. But here it is. Choose your way according to what you like and what you're crocheting. And happy crocheting!